Good morning, everyone. Happy Memorial Day. Even though it's this weekend, happy Memorial Day weekend. So, thank you for those of you who are actually joining us here today. Um, the great news, I don't even know if I told you last week or what exactly it came out, but first of all, my name is Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, psychic medium, author, and a healer of so many modalities. Yeah, the list goes on, honestly. Busy lifetime. But anyway, this is the book, except for this is the not for resale. So look how nice and thick it is. Just want everybody to see. This is a no playing around book. We got tons and tons of information in this book. It is beautiful. And I'm going to have the hardcover available in about 3 days. They're checking it over now. I mean, it's the same exact book, but for some reason I have to go through that. So this book is $26.95. The hardcover will be $32.95, and I'm actually taking a cut on that because they charge me double for a hardcover. Interesting. So it will be available in hardcover. If you know you're somebody who's going to be referring to this a lot, I highly suggest the hardcover because, well, you know, the regular paper covers kind of get worn out after a while. We got tons and tons of stuff in here. It's easy to read print. It should be for most people. We got all kinds of protection. Candle anointing, you've got candle magic, all about certain stones. It's all focused on the ones that are good for protection. So we have herbs, plants, stones, deities, gods, prayers. I mean, what am I looking for? Symbols and sigils and all sorts of stuff in here. So, I mean, it's really extremely informative. All the different deities, what they stood for, not all of them, only the ones that are known for their protection, stuff like that. So, and there's a little workbook section in the back. So that's the book. I just wanted to give you a preview. Very, very, very exciting. You have no idea. So anyway, it's in print. It's ready to go. Hardcover will be ready. So I'm going to give you, does it have it on the back? Yeah, it does. This is the ISBN number on the back, but I'm going to, that's a ISBN number. I will give you the ISBN number of both books. So if you want to look them up on Amazon, especially if you get free shipping on Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime, this is like the perfect place. I just ask that you all please leave me a positive feedback. I need some feedback, and I will be I'll be having at least the paperback available in the store. I'll probably order a couple of hardcovers to keep on hand here in the store. So if you want to get it in person, you can do that too, especially if you want me to sign it for you and write a little something. I can do that. And I will be making another deck of oracle cards real soon. I already got the program up and loaded, and you know, there's no stopping me now. And then after I'm done with that, I will probably work on the next book, which will probably be more about the like prosperity and luck, things like that. So yeah, this one's on protection, which is what most of the world needs right now. So that's what we focused on. All right. So that's the news so far. And today, a little bit on the sad side, we are doing our little setup in honor of my Jasmine, because my Jasmine passed away on this day. And this is not what she looked like. She was a Skipper Chow mix, but that's why the table's set up this way. 7 years ago today. Yep. So in honor of Jasmine, we got butterflies and our puppy. And let's see. Now we're going to say hello to everybody. Linda, did I send you a copy of that book, or was I waiting for the original book? I think I only sent one out. So I am supposed to be getting the books in on the anywhere between the 30th and the 3rd. So I'm sorry it's taken so long. I do have a couple of those books I just showed you that have that not for resale across the cover. If you're on need of one right away, I'll send you out that one because I got like like 3 of those left. All right. But I have your orders for those who paid for it. For those who paid for it, we're still getting the $25 because you do your pre-orders. And yeah. All right. So good morning, Auntie. Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Linda. And good morning, everybody else that's out there watching. All right. So right now I'm going to go ahead and post paperback. The ISBN numbers so you know. 9 828 431 0458 and hardcover. Yeah, that's 9 828 480 7972. There we go. So I will post that for you so you can copy that. And hardcover won't be available till Tuesday, I believe. You could always keep checking Amazon. They might have it ready sooner. We have Lisa and Dreamweaver will not be with us today because they're helping. Lisa is moving into her new home. Lisa is now a proud owner of a house. So she's got a team of people helping her. Well, with my recent back situation, there's no way I can do it. So we are here today like we're supposed to be. Okay. Good morning, Colleen. No, you didn't get one. Okay. Thank you. Good morning, Kelly. Did I say Kelly? Good morning, Colleen. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, everybody. Yes, soon. I swear, it just doesn't seem right. I have Amazon Prime. Anything I order, I can get the next day, right? And I went on to see the book to see if I can order it. And I could, and I would get it the next day. But when I go in to order the author copies, my copies, so I can have them here in the store, it takes a week. I'm like, okay. So why is that? So I apologize for the super long delay. I did not anticipate that because I even got my sample copies, the one I just showed you, in like 3 days. So something weird is going on out there. Let's hope that I get it sooner than later. And I need those feedbacks if anybody's buying any of them on Amazon. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. It's a beautiful day in our neighborhood. I don't know what the weather's like in your neighborhood. But all right, Spirit, help me pick the proper card that best helps everyone in their path in life. I was already pre-shuffling while I was talking. Ooh, okay, we have the coyote. Interesting. I'm seeing so many things on Facebook about coyotes lately, too. Well, they're getting run over, they're like lamed, and I've seen one on the road. Coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So shit is indeed going to happen. You are not going to escape that. But it's what you learn from them. It's how you react to what happens that's important. Just like my whole situation. I mean, it ended up turning out well. Yeah, I had a momentary lapse of reason there when I flipped out and went after, the neighbor. But I didn't get full of myself. I didn't demand money. I didn't demand anything. And everything just fell into place very beautifully. He showed what a wonderful person he was. I mean, it's these sort of things that really turn out. So, like Coyote, if anybody wants to screenshot it, we'll bring that a little closer for you. Revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously and make time to play. Go out and have a good time. I'm going to be planting some more stuff today and get the dogs out for a nice walk. It's going to be beautiful. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. I laugh at myself a lot. Look out for the traps and tricks of life because they come in multitudes, and learn from them. Cesare, what was the lesson of this experience today? Because there's always a lesson in it. All right, we have that. All right, which card do we want to do next? We'll do this deck. So, by the way, that was this deck. I forgot what it was called. Come on. I did a really awesome reading for somebody the other day with just the trinkets. Somebody was like, I don't know what a trinket reading was, but it came out. It was very cool. So they're very, very informative when you do a whole reading with the trinkets. All right, Spirit, what's best going to help everyone on their path in life? Help me pick the proper card that best helps everyone. Help me pick the proper card. Okay. Interesting. We got a blue thing going on here already. A deeper world. Look at that beautiful picture. Don't push or force your way through life. Finding balance, even in dark times, will open your heart to the depth of compassion in every moment and everyday moments. It's beautiful. It's almost a little bit like this card, actually. Watch out for the trips and traps and learning how to laugh at yourself. Don't force or push your way through life. Finding balance, even in dark times. Yeah, it's when you really have to find your balance, right? It will help to open your heart to the depth of compassion in everyday moments. Beautiful picture. Yeah, that's water there. All right, go for a walk in the forest through some water. We got blue, blue, blue. No, I did not. I'll check. I think so. 100 vendors are in town today. It's always the last Sunday of the month. 100 vendors? Last Sunday of the month? Selling what? That's interesting. All right. I'll have to go and check it out. I was wondering where the neighbors were walking to this morning without their dog. It's kind of interesting. All right. What kind of vendors? Is it so every Sunday they're going to do that? I never heard of that. I thought I would have told me that being I was a vendor once. And turns out, even though it wasn't a great turnout for me that day, I'm getting recalled repeat customers from that day. So that's really cool. All right, Spirit. The next deck here is the soul cards. What's best going to help everyone in their path in life today, this week? Interesting. To whom am I comparing myself right now? Someone else got this week. Is my screen dirty? Looks dirty. Thought I wiped it. All right. Come on. What you're able to see in others is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Wow. We're just talking about reflections. I don't know if Andrew's watching. Okay, interesting. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and seek the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Today's soul action. Today, stop comparing and start creating. So choose to be what you wish to be. Choose to take one step in the direction of creating your life the way you wish it to be. Who are you? Find out who you are. Do a few things like go to your local fairs and see there's certain things that stand out at you that you never considered before. I mean, there's really a lot of information within that card. There's so many things. So don't bother comparing yourself because they had a different world. They have different karma. And they have different lessons. They had different experiences. They had different past lives. I mean, we never know what makes people the way they are, or why they're lucky and we're not, or why we are and they're not, or what have you. It's a very intricate little woven piece of life. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pick a trinket. All right, Spirit. What's best going to help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of May 25th, 2025. So it's 25, people. 5/25/25. I love it. I'm discovering this stuff by mistake. I'm synchronicity numbers all week. It's been very interesting. And it's like the date thing has been really coming up a lot. So this is our little dirty ball, but it was a white fluffy ball. Oh my, and it just fell on the floor somewhere. Where did it go? There it is. Getting so dirty it's blending in with the carpet. So this means things are about to get really good. So things are going to start being that white fluffy stuff inside. So I think you're going to be able to express yourself in better ways. This is the message I'm getting. You're going to be able to see tomorrow, whatever that means, at least one step ahead kind of thing. So you're going to see that things are turning out okay. You're going to be able to maybe adjust the plan to suit your needs at the time. You're going to start feeling a little relief from the pressure we've been all undergoing lately, which is, thank goodness, right? All right. Things are turning around a little. I mean, we are still in, like John would say, still in the mode of these planetary alignments and the year, what it symbolizes. But this is just ways we're working within that energy. All right, Spirit. Stones. I should have brought the other bowl of stones, huh? All right, Spirit. What stones best can help everyone in their path in life? What does everyone need to know? What's the best stone for them to carry and utilize for this week especially? All right. We have labradorite. Is that labradorite? Yeah, that's labradorite. You can see the shine. Oh, they call it something. See that beautiful shine there? That's a labradorite. This is really getting, connected to the other worlds, connected to information that maybe wasn't available to you before until now. Getting connected to your guides, guardians, and angels, even if you have spirit guides and things that might be from other worlds. This is what you want to connect with. Labradorite has also some protection involved with it as well. And we're going to go ahead and ask Google for a little more information. They're telling me peace and calm is a part of it as well. Yeah, I gotta learn more about what's going on in town, Barb, because I'm like lost. All right. What are the metaphysical properties of labradorite? It is chakra alignment, strengthen emotional resilience, cures ailments, facilitates spiritual growth. So this is really perfect. Labradorite is closely linked with the third eye and crown chakras. These chakras are believed to be the centers of intuition and higher consciousness. Psychic abilities plays a role. Play of colors and dynamic energy aligns seamlessly with the attributes of our world's predominant blue crystal. Let's see. Hang on. Strengthens emotional resilience. This gemstone helps balancing emotions, offering support during times of change, and providing strength in overcoming obstacles and overcoming your own mental anguish, your own mental disabilities. Let's see. Often associated with emotional healing, spiritual well-being, and self-discovery. Help to release traumas. Strengthens physical, emotional, and spiritual life, boosts self-determination, sharpens psychic abilities, expanding your sixth sense while keeping you safe. Let's see. Enhances your inner wisdom, willpower, and self-worth. That is good on so many levels for so many people right now. Seriously. Provides a shield against negative energies and misfortunes, promoting a safe and grounded existence. All right. That is beautiful. That is really perfect for what we all need right now. So you have a piece of labradorite, carry it with you, wear it, whatever form you have it in. In the book, there were some things I learned from doing research in the book about how many stones shouldn't be cleansed in water or salt water. Things that you can make elixirs with. I would normally say go ahead and make elixirs with it, but I'd actually have to check the book to be absolutely sure. But you can go online and ask that question. So that's what we have for the message for the week. Hopefully that is doing well. I just got to love. Hello. How are you? Welcome. Yes, crafts. Can't believe it. Well, I got a tent now. Boy, today would have been a good day to set up. But you know what? A lot of people probably aren't in town, so maybe it's not a good day to set up. Wow. But we'll have to go check it out, though. Grab some cards. Do some handouts for the fair that I put on in November. Yay. All right. So I'm cleaning this up. Everyone can go ahead and pick a number from 1 through 20 and see if you win our free little mini reading today. Next week, we're going to have a special guest. His name is Andrew. He's new to town. He's done readings before. He's really gifted. And we wanted to get his feet wet in this area. So he was a little exhausted today. He does some works for like a holistic farm, and they had the farmers market and everything. They're working them extra time right now because it's spring. So he's a little exhausted today. So we're hoping to have him next week. So don't forget to tune in next week. We'll have Andrew putting his input on some readings. We'll have him do a couple for you. And if everybody likes them, we'll have him back again, and maybe we'll have donations for readings so you can make that little extra money. It's hard when you came all the way from Ohio to Wisconsin. So yeah, that would be really nice. All right, let's get my dice, my magic dice. Still haven't found the pink one, but then again, I haven't looked for it either. So, woo, there we go again. These dice just love to fall on the floor. Maybe I should roll it on the floor. All right. Take that away. As everybody knows, my wound is getting much better. It's just down to a little bump now. Doctor said that might be a little, we got all kinds of dogs walking out here. It might be a little, not infection yet, but my body's healing nicely. It's all good. Okay. The greenhorn walking down the road. Everybody's in town with their pups. All right, Where's the other deck? Ah, there it is. Magic Force. All right, we're going to go ahead and shake the dice. Everybody make sure you got your numbers in. You want to add a question to that, you can. You only get to pick one number. All right. There we go. We're going to roll. So we got some Facebook and YouTube here today. What's the number going to be, Spirit? Who needs the reading? Who's the message for today? 13. Yeah, but lucky number 13. Boy, Auntie, I just don't know how you do it. Come on. 13. There it is. All right. Any specific question? Where do I have the most potential to grow? Good question. All right. Let's go ahead and start with the animals cards. All right, Spirit. Where does Barbara Lewis have the most potential to grow? And any other information you feel is important for her right now on her path. Whoa, that just jumped and flipped right over. Oh my God, that's just too funny. That is the card we just pulled today. That thing jumped out of the deck. The Coyote, Revealer of Truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Because you're working so hard. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Just like, wow, I screwed that up, but oh well. That was some interesting, crazy stuff that happened because of it, you know? And look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Interesting. So that's definitely the message for you this week. It was the weekly message. All right, Spirit. What else does Barbara Lewis need to know? What's best going to help her in her path in life? What is it? Where's her energy best put at the moment? Where does she have the most potential to grow? Okay. Well, that sounds like an answer. The Inner Strength. That's another beautiful picture. I love the pictures in this deck. Don't lose yourself in things you can't change. Focus on the things you can change. Attitude, mindset, and energy. You've got everything you need. So whatever you might be trying to change so hard, nothing seems to be moving. Maybe you just need to shift gears because maybe just now is not the time for those things to move. And maybe it's just not in the cards, so to say. So don't lose yourself in things you can't change. Focus on the things you can change. Attitude, mindset, and energy. You've got everything you need. I love that. And again, we still have a blue tone going on here today. Blue is peace. Blue stands for peace. Washing away cares and concerns. Releasing. Those are all the words that Spirit's given me. All right, Spirit. What else? Oh, and I forgot. We had 9 people watching, and I just get so carried away in the readings, I forget. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a show. So there comes a time where I start doing some extra stuff. You'll be notified. I like to do full moon manifesting, but I've been kind of busy or laid up during these last few full moons. But I do like to do extra things. So please hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube and subscribe on YouTube. Like, share, and follow if you're on Facebook. That really helps me. And you know, the algorithms are just crazy and hard to beat, so I appreciate all that so much. All right, Spirit, anything else you'd like to show me or tell me here? Go ahead and help me pick another card for Auntie Barbara Lewis. Okay. Another blue card. How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? Interesting. Okay. Oh, we got numbered stuff here. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Buddha says that. Today's soul action. This is a good screenshot one. Choose one self-care action to do today. I set stronger boundaries. Number 2, I meditate and listen to your heart. 3, speak to yourself with compassion. 4, focus on your strengths. 5, say no to something that isn't a soul yes. 6, say yes to something that you are afraid of. 7, let go of what you cannot control. 8, stay far away from drama and negativity. Always a good one for everybody. 9, ask for what help it and allow it. Ask for help and allow it. Welcome it. You have to ask your guides, guardians, and angels and give them permission to help you. 10, write down 3 things you are grateful for. Awesome. I love it. That's beautiful. All right. Yeah. Okay. So at this time, we invite people who would like to get a little reading to go ahead and use the information that's scrolling through below for the apps that we accept, which is basically all of them, I think. And if you make a donation, according to your donation, that's how much of a reading you will get. So now it's time to do that. All right. And anybody wanted to put your name on the list for a book, if you would like me to mail you one because you want me to inscribe it, sign it and everything, you can get it from me or you can get it from Amazon. The ISBN numbers are back in chat towards the very beginning. If you're interested in a soft cover paperback or hardcover. Hardcover will be released in 3 days. The paperback's already out on Amazon. And I will be receiving some of my copies to sell by the 30th. A little less than a week, I should have them. So I will be able to ship out everybody who did order or pay for them already. And I'll have to catch up with people who wanted to order but didn't pay yet. So I ordered 20. I think I had 15 orders to fill. So I do believe I have at least 5 extras right now that could be claimed. Okay. Awesome. Ouch. You're welcome. Ooh, I always got to hit that knee on the desk, Craziness. That was something. All right. Anybody else? I'll go ahead and put our dice away. Yeah, no rings on or anything today. I'm just getting ready slowly. Had to take on babysitting Georgie for Dreamweaver and all kinds of stuff this morning. And we had a wonderful dinner yesterday for Memorial Day. It was a great buffet, beautiful. Me and Auntie, Dreamweaver, and Kyle all went, and really good deal. It was a drive, but it was a beautiful day, beautiful drive. Thank you, Auntie. She drove. So, anyone else? You'll have to tell me if you like a reading and if you donate it, what app you use to donate. So the information is scrolling through below here. All right. And you know what? If anybody wants to, I can actually do, since it's Memorial Day, I can do your little 1-card pulls thing, little message of the day for you. Day of the week or however you want it done. Hello, Raylene. Welcome. So if anybody would like me to pull a little angel card for you. Okay, Raylene, this is for you. I'll pull that up. And if you want an actual reading, you have to make a donation. All right, for Raylene Ackerman, Spirit. Raylene. Come on. This one looks like it came out. Clarity. So you may need some more clarity in the situation before making any decisions right now. And I think you need to be clear with other people what exactly it is you're looking for, asking for. You can't beat around the bush with some people. Either they can pretend they don't know what you're talking about, or they really don't unless you spell it out for them. So using clarity in your words and your intentions when you're putting things out to the universe, everything is really important that you're being very clear about things with people and spirit and the universe. That message is for you. I hope that helped. That was a good one. I like that. And okay, we are going to go with Kelly. For Kelly Harara, Spirit, what does Kelly need to know right now? Help me pick the right card for Kelly. Expectancy. Ooh. All right, so you can expect things to start happening. You're either expecting the conclusion, or expecting the answer, or expecting things to make the shift that they've been needing to make. So they keep telling me answers. Answers are coming for you with this expectancy. So I'm going to say expect good things. What does she got? Like, it looks like she's opening a present, doesn't it? I'm trying to get this thing to focus a little. It's picking up everything in the background. Come on. There it is. So I'm going to say good things, because when you expect good things, you're putting that energy out there to the universe, that it's the good, the positive energy that you're expecting to come in and start flowing. And thus, it will bring you more positive things like that. All right. That was for you. You're welcome, Raylene. Anybody else? Angel card for Linda. Linda Nevers, Spirit. What does Linda need to know? This first card here. That was quick. Grace. So do everything with grace. The way you present yourself, the way you hold yourself, the way you walk through life, the way you react to things, and things like grace seems to be the cornerstone to everything right now for you. And I think when you do things with grace, prepare things with grace, it's lending more meaning to even like things you eat, like literally everything. So therefore, it's giving you more grace in life. They're saying grace rests upon your shoulders now. Utilize the energy you've been given to walk through life and even dysfunctions with grace. So that is the message I've been given for you today, Linda. I hope that's helped. Sometimes our demeanor can like really get topsy-turvy when things just aren't. Well, they're not right. Yes, Raylene, you can donate for a reading. You just have to let me know what app you used so I can check on it, and the reading will go according to how much you donate. You're welcome, Linda. So the information is scrolling through here of which apps: PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, Square. Is there Venmo on there? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Anybody else want a little card pull while we're waiting for Raylene? PayPal? Okay. And let me know when you did. interesting music on today here. All right, I do have my PayPal up. And I'll wait for that. So well, it all depends on how much you'd like to donate. We say no less than $5, but it can go up to 20 or 25, depends on how much of a reading that you need, because however much you donate, it depends on how much of a reading you get. And I have to ask for donations because it actually costs me like $45 a month to actually stream this to everybody. So, so yeah, it helps me to pay for streaming this. Anybody else want a single angel card? Look at the puppies. This is pretty. This is the, I think it's the kyanite. No. I think it's black tourmaline wings that are coated with, something. Titanium, I think it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Dragonflies represent magical change. And we got a little rose quartz Buddha. Love, I just needed red. I needed pink here on the table. I needed something representing love today. Not sure why. So I guess love is in the air. Learning to love yourself, move forward on things like that. And this is petroleum quartz. This petroleum that's in here gives you more energy, just like petroleum, but there's petroleum that's stuck in there, and you put it under a black light, and all the petroleum glows. Come on, there we go. Pretty intricate little quartz there. All petroleum stuck in those little capsules inside the quartz. And of course, our butterfly for Jasmine. All right, let's see and check on PayPal. Okay, I'm not seeing it yet. La, la, la. Hopefully anybody's got some wonderful plans for this beautiful weekend. What is the temperature out by you? I think we're going to have like 70 today. It's exciting for me. Auntie, do they have any food trucks out there today? I would imagine they would, because I am hungry and I am looking for something to eat. I could always heat up what I had yesterday, but need something now. Are you having a hard time, Raylene? I have to change some of my CDs, I think. Spread them out a little. It's been in the 60s here in PA, but we have sun this weekend. So are you going to get up to 70 today, maybe? It's interesting that you guys are having like the same weather we are. Almost seems worlds apart, but it's not. Hmm. Let me see my comments. Oh, you said how much to donate. Yes. That you were doing it now. Um, it is up to you how much. Really? It's less under the. Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh, 70. All right, let me. Are you having a problem with PayPal or anything? Going to refresh my page. And I see that Kelly has sent a donation. Or was this for something else? Yep, there it is. Get a reading. All right. All right. So, yeah, we appreciate like $20 or more if you could, Raylene, if that helps any. But, like $5 will probably get you a card or two or something. But so the more you pay, the more of, especially if you have some questions, it's better that way. All right. So while I'm waiting on Raylene, I'm going to go ahead and get Kelly because I received Kelly's donation. And anything specific to focus on, my dear? The trinkets are staring at me, so it's like they definitely want to be pulled for you today. But I'm going to go ahead and pull a card first for Kelly Herrera Spirit. What does Kelly need to know here today? Wow. There are a couple cards that jumped out, but I want one card, Spirit. Come on, what does Kelly need to know? There it is. You have the cougar and being assertive. Be assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. You have had all this wonderful newfound energy, newfound courage, newfound sense of self-worth, which is like huge. It's going to help you in all your upcoming decisions here. They're telling me, I'm looking, this is like coming to my attention. You have a lot of ancient knowledge in you right now, and whatever this knowledge is, you're going to be using it. And I think you're going to be using it assertively come July. So July is really sticking out for me in this. And using the knowledge that you have, I think your wisdom, your power, your self-worth, everything really kicks into high gear. I mean, you have it now, but things are just a little uncertain, topsy-turvy, but I think by that time, you've either had your fill or you're being assertive, asserting your dominance and things like that, they're telling me, in probably the right ways, in the right order, and that is really good. Yay. All right, wait a minute, and I gotta check your next card here. Oh. All right, Raylene, I did get yours, but it's under $5. It's supposed to be $5 and above, but we will see what we can do for you for that. All right. So let's see, what else do we have here for Kelly Herrera Spirit. What does Kelly need to know right now? What does she need to know? What's best going to help her in her passing life? What does she need to know? What does she need to do in current situations? Kind of like this. Well, I think your self-worth is really coming to the surface of all of this right now. So it's wild and wonderful. The wild and wonderful you. I think you are really, truly discovering who you are, what your self-worth is again, and it still keeps coming up to the top. Um, you are making positive changes, just getting that strength that, reminds me of me. There was a time that I never wanted anybody to think anything negative of me at all. So I bent over backwards when I never should have. And I put up with stuff way longer than I should have. And now I don't. And yeah, it might have had people take a couple steps back, but you know what? It feels good to be in my power. Even though people keep crossing my boundaries, I will still keep standing my ground. So it's kind of what I feel is connected to you right now. So, why focus on limitations and realism? Breakthroughs and miracles require no linear explanation or method. Unexplainable and illogical magic happens every day. So maybe trust in the process. Trust right now the things that are happening will bring you to the answers that you need. And they're giving me the word self-expectancy that you will need. The truth, of course, that realism thing that they just mentioned. They're telling me, be a force to be reckoned with. So I do think that you just need to take things day by day right now. I think things are coming to the surface, but do not forget who you are. And do not forget that you're powerful. And do not forget that you are so deserving. All of these things. So that's wonderful. All right. Another card. And we're going to give you also a trinket here. All right, Spirit. 4. For Kelly Herrera. What does she need to know right now? There you go. I agree. Okay. Got some pinks here for you. Am I focused on what I want most? This is good screenshots if you can. One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want, that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Today's soul action. What you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize. So really focus. I think you should actually sit down and make a list of things that are important to you, and maybe even you draw on a piece of paper like 3 or 4 different sections and make the list of what it is that you would like to see in your life, how you intend to have your life look. And is there anything that you can personally do to make it happen? It's the next section. Is there anything that you need to get rid of in your life, or even people, places, things that would help to make that happen? And maybe even a time frame in which you expect it to happen, and start following that guideline. Start working your magic of what you need to do. If you had to give people ultimatums, if you had to give yourself an ultimatum, it's like, all right, you have, to yourself even, you have until the end of this month to get A, B, and C done. And you're going to get A, B, and C answers to your questions from whomever you need to. Even if it's work related. I mean, anything you need, set a goal. Yes, change is scary. Putting your foot in a pond that maybe you haven't done before is scary, but I think it's going to bring you the information that you desire. All right, Spirit. Definitely the information you need. All right, Spirit, for Kelly Herrera, help me pick the proper 1 or 2 trinkets here for Kelly today. Okay, interesting. We got 2 red items here. So this one is looking through life through rose-colored glasses. So this is a double-edged sword here. Because one, if you're the type of person, maybe you need to see things from a better perspective and not be a naysayer. So say, you know what, there are possibilities that A, B, and C can happen. But if you're the person, and always candy coats things and you keep getting clobbered over the head because you're not making moves because you keep making excuses for things to remain the same, then you got to stop looking at things through rose-colored glasses and see the reality of the situation. So we have two different things here with that. But this is, it's like we have a red ribbon with gold sparkles. So this means being very productive. You're being very productive in your life, and because you're being actively productive, you are going to reap the rewards of doing that. So you got all those little gold sparkles in here, which means good things are coming. They're going to be sprinkled with goodness because you are taking the initiative. I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope that has helped for you today, my dear. All right. All right. Okay. I don't know. Did you have anything specific you'd like to focus on, Raylene? So Florida heat and sunshine. I'll be glad to share. It's 90 degrees here all week. Oh my God, Mom. I just said it a million times. I got to say it again. Get the hell out of Florida. Oh my God. I would die if I had to live in Florida. I mean, it might be a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. And even then, I think I'd have to visit in the cooler months. Oh, okay. So for Raylene, I will just see what we get. I'm going to pull one card for you. Do you have a deck that you prefer? We have the animal deck. I'm actually already being told I think maybe the Mystic Forest is going to be best for you. The Mystic Forest. So 1, 2, or the Soul card deck. 3. Whoops. Which one would you like? I gotta definitely change the CD. Not really excited about it. Huh. It's coming up for me. All right. It's coming up for me. Yep, I'm going with the Mystic Forest. All right. Okay, Spirit, for Raylene Eckerman. Help me pull the proper card if this helps her in her past life. What does she need to know? What is coming up for her, especially something that she really needs to know about, or should be aware, utilize, what have you. Okay. We have the Spark of Life. That's a good one. All right. Don't sink into hopelessness and despair, for in you lives a spark of life that is undefeated and unbeatable. You can overcome everything your destiny depends upon. So you do have the power. You just had to put that foot forward. Again, people sometimes get stuck in a rut or they're used to living a certain way. I was just giving somebody this analogy the other day. If you had, say, your left arm was broken and limp and it was completely useless, you couldn't do anything with it. If someone cut it off, you would still miss it. So even if there's bad things, bad people, bad situations, bad job, bad whatever around you, you and only you can make the decision to step forward and change that. You do have the power. You will make it through it. And some people say, well, I couldn't leave my boyfriend or husband or whatever because I wouldn't have enough money to live on. Where there is a will, there is a way. And, especially in the state of Wisconsin anyway, I mean, we do have places that can help fund you until you get on your feet or whatever. There's always a way. And when you actually take that risk to change your life in those miraculous needed ways, the universe shows up for you. So that's what I'm getting for you is you have the spark. You can make any changes you want. So that is your destiny, is to move up and onward. So I hope that has helped for you today. Mystic. Yep, see, we did pick the Mystic Forest. We were right there. All right. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, everyone. We really need your subscriptions, especially on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, follow, like, share, make some positive comments. We need to beat these crazy algorithms out there. And if you'd like to make any personal appointments, phone readings, or what have you, you can always contact me at the number that's scrolling through below. And you can also go to my website, thevioletsage.co, and you can book things there too. But you still have to text me regardless, because I don't always get the messages. Sometimes I get over inundated with like junk mail and stuff, and I don't always see the important stuff. So if you text me, I'm sure to get it. All right. So I hope this has helped for everyone today. So much love and light to you. Happy Memorial Day weekend again. And then don't forget, if you want this book and you want it from me because you want me to sign it, you will have to contact me. You can do it text-wise. I do have the books coming in. They should be arriving hopefully by next Friday, this coming Friday, or whatever you want to call it. And it's good. It's really good. Lots of information packed full of stuff for your spiritual journey, your spiritual protection, how to make your resolve stronger, how not to fall into those dark traps and things like that. Things you can do, a daily ritual to perform to help you stay on track and keep your mind and your energy strong. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in there, from protection to herbs to plants, how to make barriers, recipes, simmer pots, bath recipes, how to make holy water, black salt, Vespa powder. I mean, you name it, it's in there. Gods, deities, and angels from around the world. For the ones for protection, exactly what do they protect? What is their purpose? How you can invoke them? What they like as, gratitude, things that you give them, offerings. Everything is in there. I mean, it's really awesome. It took me a while, but I guess it didn't take me as long as it could have compiling all that information, because I had a lot of information set aside a long time ago for my psychic protection classes. So it's a good book. It's good, definitely good to have on hand, especially in the challenging times and days that we live in. So if you want one, please contact me. I already do have a list. I have 5 extra copies that I should have on hand when I get my first order in. But if a lot of people are ordering from me and not Amazon, I need to order more. So if you want to order from Amazon, you can. I appreciate Amazon orders too, because then you can leave me some feedback. It's important to get feedback. So if you didn't order from Amazon, you can't leave feedback, but you can leave me feedback when you get it, and I can post it on my website so people can see it. So I always appreciate all of that. I think Google has the ability for you to leave feedbacks too, because I have a Google store, I believe. Sometimes I don't even know I have it. So there's probably prices on there that are old. There's so much I need to get caught up on. That month of having 5 herniated discs really put me behind the 8 ball here. So we're working it. We're getting it done. Oh, much. Thank you. Yes, Linda. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and enjoy the sunshine when you can. And Mom, you probably just need to go enjoy the pool so you can be in the sunshine. Goodness, it's brutal out there in the South. All right. Much love and light to you all. See you next week. I think we have it down for, I believe, June 1st is our next show. So we will see you then. Namaste.